If you need to dance, if you need to run, if you need to do whatever it is that you need, but you need to let it go. Let it go. Hi love, and welcome back to Our Cosmic Hearts. My name is Paulie. I am an intuitive spiritual guide who is here to serve in order to help you in your self-love and healing and joyful living journey. Been doing this for 12 years and it's just my calling. I am here to help people. That is all I know, okay? And today we're going to talk about this because so much emotion, so much like... This is what emotions is supposed to, like, when you trap your emotions for too long, this is what it comes out as. Let it flow. Let it come out. Okay, we're good. Let's go. And I need to talk about this. This is very important. This is so fucking important. And it's about releasing emotions and how that ties to weight and exercise and somatic work and just moving your body all over, okay? In order for you to get to this point, you need to go through certain experiences yourself. The thing about emotions, look at how I'm shaking. I already have like essential tremor, but right now it's like that, you know? The thing about emotions is that you cannot intellectualize them. You can't. You can try, and maybe that'll work for a little bit. That's not gonna work in the long term because emotions get trapped in the body and they manifest differently depending on what you feel. Becoming aligned with your own energy, becoming aligned with how you live requires that emotions are felt. Emotions are not here to tell you what you can or cannot do. They're here to serve as messengers in order for you to listen to them from a detached and neutral point of view and observe them and be like, okay, what are you trying to teach me and how can I make it so you can feel them? It is so interesting how God always puts everything in such a way, magical way for you to advance in your journey. Because here's what happened to me when I was in my last relationship. Usually in my life, I have either felt one thing or another, or a lot of things at the same time, but not being able to contain them. Being in my last relationship, I had to learn how to let myself feel grief, love, sadness, joy, excitement, all of the good and the bad things. They're not actually good or bad. They're just feelings, okay? They're just emotions, but I had to let myself feel them physically. And even though I had already done this work for years before, it wasn't nearly as intense as then because that breakup was extremely intense. Now, when you hold your emotions in your body, it can manifest in so many ways. Be it that you feel stuck, be it that you get sick, be it that you, for example, my essential tremor, I know that this is something that I can heal. 100%, this is something that I can heal. And look how it calms down a little bit when I say that. And partially, I know that it's because of emotions. Okay, I need a second. Let me breathe. And I want to talk about how this ties to weight. Eating disorders, unfortunately, are extremely common and they manifest in different ways. For me, it was binge eating. Since I was like 11 or 12, maybe even earlier. Given that I was going through a lot of shit, my way to find comfort was food. I would wait until everybody went to sleep or just sneak around the house to make sure that nobody would see me. Walk into the kitchen, make myself like 2-3 hot dogs. Well, the whole hot dogs here is smaller, but still, a 10-year-old should not be eating fucking 3 hot dogs and like chocolate and ice cream and like gummy bears and all of this stuff. And I would hide away and just eat it when nobody could see me. Obviously, that made me gain a lot of weight. That made me sick. And even when I got sick, I kept on doing it. Then this other thing happened too, in which once I reached my teenage years and I went to a new school where I was surrounded by boys, even though boys, they stressed the fuck out of me, I still had that thing of like, okay, I want to be skinny. So the way that manifested is that I wouldn't eat more than 300 calories from Monday through Friday. And then during Friday night, all the way through the weekend, I would gorge on everything that I wanted to eat. to the point where I got sick. I'm never going to forget this one time where my family went to the beach. That's another thing. My family would go to the beach over the weekend and I would be like, no, it's okay. I just want to stay home, blah, 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 blah. What I wanted is for them to be gone so that I could eat in peace, okay? Tell me that that's not a fucking eating disorder. And I'm never gonna forget this one time when they went to the beach and I ordered a family-sized pizza and also the medium-sized Nutella with strawberries pizza, and I ate it all by myself. And I got so sick. I don't even remember if I threw up, but I was just like, it was awful. It was a terrible experience. I didn't enjoy it. And throughout my life, I have fluctuated in my weight constantly. When I went to college, I was inspired by anime, specifically Midoriya Izuku and all of his training. And it's just, I love you. Thank you so much. No, Fushigi. Oh my god, the ADD is all over the place. Okay, where was I? When I was in college, I ended up losing 60 pounds, and those 60 pounds, I lost it in a healthy way. I would go run, and running felt great. I would be very mindful of what I ate. I took care of myself. You know, I was truly inspired by this anime character and many other anime characters to take care of my damn self. I lost a lot of weight. Then I got into a relationship. And here's something that you need to know. This applies to both women and men, but it's more common in women. Whether you like it or not, whether you realize it or not, when you are with somebody that your body just knows this is not the right person for you, even if you have to go through the experience, I'm grateful for the experience that I had and all of the love that I received. And also the love that I didn't. Your body can try and make it so that it protects you in so many ways. And the most common is that you gain weight. I gained all of that weight back. All of it. And I felt like shit. It sucked. Then my ex and I went through a separation. During that separation, I started losing weight again and again and again because I was liberating. I was freeing emotions. I was letting them go. And just as I was starting, I'm never gonna forget the day that I was finally feeling like, okay, I can finally let go. You do you. The next day, he texted me. He was like, I can't live without you. I want to be with you. Please be with me again. Doña Cojuda. De una, mijo, vamos. Okay, the sun is down. I was very happy. Got back together. Pandemic came. Felt like shit. Me and my entire family would drink to try and distract ourselves from the pain and the worry. It was fun for the first month. After that, it wasn't. Then, this book saved my life. El Poder de la Hora, Power of Now. This is my Bible, okay? I've read it like 2 or 3 times already. This is the 3rd time. That helped me calm down. And as soon as I could, I went to visit my ex. Over there, I gained weight again. And it felt awful. I didn't like it. And I was so sad. And we were also just like not doing things that we were supposed to be doing, like day drinking and smoking, and just, it was not healthy, okay? And we ended up breaking up again. I'm out of that relationship for good, okay? But that is the experience that I had. We broke up, came back to Guayaquil, cried for 6 months as I kept on regulating myself. And after that, I lost weight in a way I cannot explain. I had never been that thin. Like, I'm gonna put some pictures here so that you can see what I mean. I went down like 40 pounds. I felt so light. I felt so happy. I felt so free. I felt so good. I felt so fucking good. And here's a belief that I have. Depends on every person. I believe that the better that you feel in your body, be it that you have fat on you or not, okay, this depends on every person, but the better that you feel in your body, the more abundance you're going to attract. That's how I see it. That is the truth. Doesn't mean that your life cannot be abundant. My life is immensely abundant. I am so happy with my life. I am so thankful for the friends that I have, for my family, for the safety, for the nature, for the birds, for my health, for everything. But I just know that there's a lot more abundance that is trying to get into my field, and be it or not that I realize it, which now I do, I have been protecting myself from it subconsciously. Isn't it? Isn't that interesting? The human brain is incredible. The human body is incredible. Trying to keep you safe in what you know, trying to keep you comfortable, even if you don't want that comfort. Not actually, you want more, right? Always practicing gratitude for what you have. My strongest character trait is gratitude, but still, both things can exist at the same time. I was feeling amazing, then Doña Cojuda again got back together with the ex for the Second time we got back together, we were together 3 times. Again, I gained so much weight. So much weight. I saw myself in the mirror and I just wanted to cry. And it wasn't just because of the weight that I had gained. It was because it made me so sad because I didn't recognize the girl in the mirror. I didn't. Like, I just saw sadness in my eyes and I was crying all the time. And I kept on trying to convince myself that this was the right thing and that I wanted to be with this person and I wanted to. Again, I'm grateful for the things that I did get from it, but it wasn't me who I saw in the mirror. It wasn't me, and it felt awful. It felt so fucking awful. And then we broke up again. We almost got married. Thank God we didn't. Came back to Guayaquil. It's been almost 5 months. And all of this time, I have just been working through regulating my nervous system, calming myself down, grieving everything. Because that's another thing. I realized that I wasn't grieving the relationship with this person. I was grieving my relationship with myself. Like, when I cried, it wasn't because I missed him. It was because I missed me. It was because I, like, sat down. I was like, holy shit, I went through all of this shit that made me feel like crap. And I completely disconnected myself from it. So I worked through all that grief. And I guess to a certain extent, I still am. And I see my life, I see myself as an open channel of love, of guidance, of wisdom, of abundance, that I am here to help the world. And I have been. I have made a huge impact in so many people's lives. And that makes me incredibly happy. And that just reinforces this knowing of, you are here to help, bitch. You are here to be creative. You are here to inspire other people. That's why I'm here, because I want to fucking help you. Okay, that's all I want. I want you to be happy. Okay? Thing is that now I got to the point where my intuition, my body is just screaming at me, being like, okay, we went through the nervous system. We're still going. That's something that you learn for life. We went through the grief. We went through the awareness. Now let's go through liberating these emotions. And for me specifically, that includes losing weight, moving my body through exercise. And I just started watching Demon Slayer and seeing all of these, like, guys and girls train so hard. Watching Tanjiro train like that and like, but like just like train and have that anime characters inspire the fuck out of me. Okay, and just seeing him train, it's like, let's go, bitch. So I guess what I'm trying to say with all of this is, you cannot just keep your emotions in your brain. They are going to manifest in your physical body one way or another. However you find that is the best way for you to let them go, to release them, that is up to you. There's so many ways out there. For me, yoga helps. Also, tapping is great, but clearly my body is asking for more. So today I encourage you to pay attention to your body, okay? If you're not feeling well, if you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, and again, this doesn't mean, I'm not telling you if you're overweight, go and lose weight. That is not what I'm telling you, okay? There's people out there that feel great with being overweight. That's amazing. What matters is that you're comfortable in your own skin. But whatever your body is telling you, please listen to me. Please let me go back to what feels good to me. You need to give it what it needs. You need to give it what it needs, because this is body, mind, spirit, okay? We are everything, and your body needs to be in harmony. We'll see if I start documenting this experience too. Going back to eating healthy, not sneaking around the kitchen, because I still do it. I stopped doing it when I was feeling really, really good before I got back with my ex, but now I started doing it again. When you go to the kitchen and you serve yourself all of this food when nobody can see you, like, then you come back to your room and you start binging while watching anime or something. I don't know. This is very complicated, but thankfully I am a very wise woman. I am a very experienced woman. I am somebody who has gone through this before in the past, more than once, and I know what I'm capable of. I trust myself through everything, above anything, and I trust God within me. I trust my inner guidance. I trust the resources that I have. I trust the ability that my body has to return to what feels good, and I trust and I know that this experience is absolutely a gift. It's not just necessary, but it's a gift to align myself even more again with myself and use that experience to help other people. That's all I came here to do. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Join this beautiful community. I am here to serve. I am here to help. I am here to inspire and to guide. Yeah, love you. Bye.